Hello everyone, my name's Captain Jack, and welcome to a different video. Today we're doing the behind the scenes of Planet Wars. Now, presuming if you're watching this video, you would have watched the series I run called Planet Wars by now. Anyway, this is behind the scenes of it, so I'm going to give you a tour around the sets we use, and everything we do in Planet Wars, and give you some behind the scenes information. So if you're up for that, do give this video a watch, it'll be very informative. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. This here is obviously our survival base. It's me and Finbar's base. Now, it's been through many iterations. Obviously, we had the first bit where it just became a box, which was actually this centre bit here. And by the way, I will be doing this in Spectator, because it's just easier for me to control. Anyway, we did this centre box here, this is how everything evolved into. Then we evolved it into this side room here. Then we took it out from a little bit of a balcony here. Then I decided to extend the entire base out here. Now, our most recent addition to the base is the extension of this room here and the two new landing pads. Originally, there was just one landing pad there, but I just made the choice to extend it out. Obviously now I've built a base on the giant cannon. It's got a rover bay underneath, where we used to park the rover when we had it, and also these lights have been changed to pink, which means Finbar's changed them again. Anyway, the rover. A lot of people are asking questions about the rover. It was called, what was it called again? The Marauder, that's what it was called. Now, people are asking where's it gone, why is it not here anymore? Basically, Space Invaders decided to blow it up. I came back one day to 4 wheels on the ground and that was it. That means the game decided to delete the rover. Not entirely sure why it did that, but it's gone. And I might bring it back into the series at some point. However, I really cannot be asked to fiddle around a bit at some point because it is a pain in the backside. Anyway, this is our new command room up here. We've got loads of like stats on it. I thought it'd be quite cool to have these stats on here. Also gives Finn something to look at as well. So we've got all these stat boards like floating around, telling us all the stats of the base. So they're actually real time as well. So that's nothing fake. They are actually all programmed to tell us real stats on the base. So it does help with a little bit of the survival aspect. I think that's it for the base. Is there anything more to cover? Oh, we got the solar panels on the roof and that. Oh, the underground area, that's it. I decided to build a bit of a base underground, as I already like the idea of underground bases, and a lot of people like that as well. So I built a refinery and the assembler all underground, and I also left this space here if we want to upgrade the refinery at any point. Over here, this is the most recent addition to the underground bit, was the cargo container down here. The large cargo container I decided to put in just so we could get a lot more space. And we've also got the famous walkway up here, where it runs all the conveyor tubes across, and you can see outside. Pretty cool, right? Also the conveyor tubes here. I now realise why things wouldn't work last episode. Turns out no one's welded up the conveyor tubes yet. That's actually just solved a problem for me. There we go. Behind the scenes is actually helping myself. I think that's it for the base. Obviously we've got this new bit building here. This is going to be the Helicarrier landing pad. So eventually the Helicarrier is going to be docked on the side of a base. That's going to take some work though. So we'll eventually get around to that. We'll cover the Helicarrier in a minute, but we're going to go look at the Eclipse. Now, everyone loves the Eclipse for some reason, not entirely sure why. It is a ship I built myself, and yeah, this is the Eclipse. Looking at it, this is the remains of it. We've still got most of the bridge remained. Obviously, all the glass has been picked up off the floor. Is this a sound block, or is it a camera? What is this? Oh, this is the original sound block, I think, because there's 2 on the bridge. So one of the original sound blocks is still there. It's quite cool. So yeah, most of the Eclipse, it's kind of still intact. The general shape and everything's still there. However, most of the details have been removed. Example, the central ceiling there, that's gone. Also, it's split in half as well, so it needs completely rebuilding at some point. Which is kind of a shame, but we'll get around to it at some point. I'm thinking of, well, you can tell this engine's been replaced, because that wasn't a slanted one. Bit weird. Yes, I'm thinking of replacing, if we do get around to repairing the Eclipse, which we should do sometime, I'm going to replace it with hydrogen stuff instead of the industrial thrusters. Or at least add some hydrogen boosters for wrong. Because this model of the Eclipse cannot work in atmosphere. There was another model that was exactly like this, which can work in atmosphere. However, this one couldn't. So it made for crushing it in the series even better. Walking inside the ship, obviously most of it's a wreck now. There's still some functioning parts, like in here. We still have a medical bay in here, as well as the command table. Oh, and we found all that stuff in here last episode. People are asking, did you spawn it in? No, that was actually from the first couple of episodes. If you watch back, you can see me put stuff in our cargo container, because I believe I ground down the jump drive and put stuff in there. So that's where that came from, and I just forgot about it over time. Moving down, is there anything down here? No, there's not. Mostly destroyed. Oh, here we go. Here's the auxiliary hydrogen thrusters that are sitting around here. So, the Eclipse does have a little bit of hydrogen, but not that much. Not enough to, like, boost it out of the atmosphere. So it kind of needs, like, booster frames in a way. Obviously, the structure is destroyed here, so there's not much left. The engine room has mostly been stripped now of its parts. Yeah, you can see there's hardly anything in here now. So yeah, it's kind of a shame in a way. But that's what you get for being a survival. So yeah, that's it for the Eclipse in a way. A lot of people keep asking, are we going to rebuild it? Are we going to repair it? Eventually we will, but don't forget this is an RP series, so I delay things for a certain reason. Like a lot of people have been asking, why haven't you gone to space recently? Well, we could go to space now. We could scrap this entire technology around us and go to space. However, it's RP. We're not going to space yet for reasons. I have my reasons for not making us go to space. So that's that. One thing a lot of people are asking while we just zoom out here, a lot of people are saying, can you please skip the building episodes? We just want to see story. Now, this is an interesting point, so listen up now. Listen now. People are asking, can you skip the story and just show us action episodes? If I was to do that, you'd only ever get one episode of Planet Wars a week. And that would mean it would be full of action, and I might have to miss a week in case, because with directing the action episodes, like the Commander Ryan one, took me 4 hours just to film the bits with characters walking around, just because how Space crashes and everything. So it kind of sucks in a way. That's why it takes us so long. So the building episodes are kind of like an escape for me, where I can have a break. That's why I upload them. But I'm going to leave a poll in the comments below. You guys can go and check out. It's going to be, a straw poll. Go and vote. Would you like more action episodes, which in case the Planet Wars will go to 1 episode a week, maybe 2 if you're lucky? Or would you like to keep it as we are, where we have the building episodes every once in a while, and then we have some building episodes the majority of the time, where we build new ships and add on to things, and then we have action episodes, kind of like what Last Time Gamers does. Anyway, moving on, this is the Helicarrier. You've seen me do a review on the Helicarrier before, so I'm not going to review it that much, but it is just been recolored from a review, so you can find a review of the Langley Helicarrier on my channel. It's just got some basic things. I've basically repainted it to give it more of that shadow paint, which is purple. I'm going to turn the daytime around a minute. Atmosphere. There we go. There we go. Right, now, what else do I have to show you? Oh yes, the Orion wreck is here, so half of the Orion. That's mostly been destroyed now. Not much left. And we also have the last little bit of Finbar ship, I believe. Unless there is more over there. Not much. Another little fun fact for you. So behind the scenes, people think the enemy base where we got the helicarriers is over here. Fun fact, it's not. Look, it's not here. That's not me not loading in either if I drop a character here. See, there's me. It's not there. That's because, to save time, we switch worlds. So every time we fly over here, notice how the episode sort of stops, or I do a fade-in transition. That's because between here, I usually stop, close this world and save it, then load up the other world with the base in, and go from there. It just provides simplicity, and also keeps the sim speed at about, or like, tolerable, basically. Right, let's go look at Finbar's wreck. So this is Finbar's original crash site over here. Now there's not much left anymore, because we've kind of destroyed most of his ship, but I kind of chose this canyon, because it kind of looked like he'd crashed in from that direction and ended up here. So I thought it was pretty good, but there's hardly anything left of this wreck now, but you kind of get the grasp of it. I think there was a fighter over here, yeah. When I originally came to this world, I was dicking around with a fighter and crashed it, and I kind of just left it there. I don't know what it's meant to symbolise, but it's kind of just been left there the whole time, and no one's really cared about it. So it kind of just stayed there in a way. I thought it was quite funny, to be honest. What else have I got to show you? Let's go take a look at the Orion. So we fly over here. Now, when it came to filming the Orion episodes, I was super happy with how well this one came out. Especially, people loved the fact when it fell down a cliff. I think it's one of the most viewed Planet Wars episodes, apart from 1 and 2. But people loved how it fell down a cliff. It was amazing. Oh dear, I've left my Skype on. Let's hope somebody doesn't continue messaging me. What else do I have? So yes, here's where last episode left off. We obviously fought with drones. There's one smashed up over here. Wow, I've not actually reviewed the damage of his yet. That one got destroyed quite bad. Where did the other one go? Where did the other drone go? What's this down here? Is this it? No, that's oxygen tanks on fire. Yeah, where did the other drone crash? That's interesting actually. Where did it crash? Oh, it's over here. Oh, here it is. Wow, this one's totaled as well. There's nothing left of this one. It's in a tree. But yeah, that was where we left off from last episode, so I've not actually done much yet, and I'm still in the middle of writing the next episode as well. And one big thing people ask is Planet Wars scripted? The action scenes like the drones, that was all scripted. However, when it comes to building, I kind of loosely script it, just give Finn a baseline of what we're going to be doing, and what we're talking about, and what not to talk about, and we go from there. Because scripting a whole sort of survival episode wouldn't really work. So yes, this is the other half of the Orion. I'm kind of disappointed of what this has become now. I wanted it to keep the general shape, but, you know, it looks like it has survived a fall down a cliff, so I'm kind of happy about that. Not really much left of this now. The bridge is still kind of a bit left there. No roof anymore. I'm kind of annoyed how the roof cleanly came off. I thought leaving it a little bit more open would have been nice, but yeah, that's what you get. Anyway, and yes, she is like torn off the back here, so things are quite loosely based. I thought it was quite funny. So yeah, this is the Orion. Hardly anything left now. I think the hangar bay is anything left in here. No, the floor's completely gone. There's only a little bit. There is a medical bay in here. So we use that medical bay for spawning in when people need to come and fly the drones. So those drone fighters, they're not actually drones, we call them that, but actually we do have actors flying them, just to fly them around and mimic it, so we can't actually code drones like that. Anyway, here's the two ships of the series, the starships. We've got the RWI Wyvern, and we've also got the Raven, which was an RWI Raven before Finn painted it. Now, a lot of people are confused, like, is this the Raven from when we destroyed it? No. The destroyed Raven is still here. Look at this. Here's the first destroyed one. It's still sitting here. This is the first Raven. You can kind of see the general shape. Shame in a way. It was so nice. I liked it. We could probably put it back together, to be honest. But yeah, that's the first Raven. This is just another Raven-type dropship. Funny enough, the lore behind RWI is they use both Raven and Wyvern dropships. And obviously, there's a civilian version, which was the grey version as well. That's kind of your bog-standard version before RWI bought them. Now, a lot of people keep asking me, what does RWI mean? Redwood Industries, RWI. Kind of just a thing I came up with. It's my own organisation of space engineers. I'm obviously the Grand Admiral. So yeah, Grand Admiral Jack Roberts, that is me. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Is there anything? Oh, the Wyvern, yeah. You know, as most noticed, this ship does go through changes. Like, people are asking, why have you got these thrusters on the side? There was a gravity glitch in Space Age, which means we can constantly float upwards. So I add these as emergency thrusters. That's why they added last episode. I think I can remove them soon. I think. But yes, that is a good thing. Now, the Raven over here, I'm going to repaint it at some point because you guys keep complaining. So I'm going to repaint it and just make it nicer because I'm not happy with this colour. I don't think it's very RP. So yes, that is a good point. Is there anything else? Is there anything else I am forgetting? Oh yes, the antenna bay, or the... So if I fly up to the top of here, well hey, mega speed. Is it up here? It is. Here is the relay station. Let's drop the character down and load in the world. So this is when the battle of the antenna station happens, where Sark captured Commander Ryan, and they flew off on that. And obviously this was all destroyed. I was really happy with how well the episode came out, and I want to do another episode like that soon. However, it just takes so much time producing those episodes, and getting voice actors and everything is kind of a bit hard. But I was kind of proud how this episode came out. I mean, just look. It looks amazing how this is all destroyed and stuff. Gonna take a cheeky screenshot there. That could be one to a video. But yeah, I'm kind of really proud how this episode came out anyway, and I think it's one of the best I've done. But I was actually so happy with it. So yeah, that's been the antenna station. And there was two worlds. The other one was the walking bits was filmed in that world. And then this one here, I brought all the stuff across and we filmed the part where the gunship chased me down a cliff. So yes, that has been that. Anything else to cover? If I go off in this direction, and I go towards here, look, it's that mysterious yellow ship which we first saw in the trailer. It is still here, and yes, it is a Corellian corvette, perfect Blinkies one. This is the the second team. No, third team, because Finbar technically counts as a team. So originally there was meant to be another set of YouTubers in the series, hence why I showed off this ship. They pulled out, and I'm actively looking for some new YouTubers to join us at a minute, but I'll talk about that later on. I'm looking for YouTubers who have an active content base to join us. But yes, so that's why this yellow ship hasn't been shown much since. It's still sitting here, and it is 30 kilometers away, so it kind of gives them a fresh start as well, because me and Finn were going to team up, hence why we conveniently crashed so close to each other. Did I keep the other ship over here? I can't remember if I did. Is anything here? No, I must have deleted it. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. There used to be another ship over here. You can probably guess it was an RWI ship, but it's not here any longer. Damn. Moving back. Is there anything else I need to cover? I don't think it is there? I've covered every little bit. Yeah, that's kind of it in a way. So yes, guys, that has been a little behind the scenes of Planet Wars. Like I said a minute ago, a big change I'm thinking of making and need your guys' opinion on is whether we keep doing the current thing we do at the minute, where we do a couple of survival episodes, then we'll do a big story episode, or we do like episodes where it's we just do story episodes, in which case that would only be once a week. We wouldn't have any other Planet Wars in a week, just one story episode a week, and that's how things would go. So vote what you want down below. I'll listen to you guys if you want it. There we go. But you gotta understand, with story episodes, we might not get one each week. It might have to be every 2 weeks or something like that, because just availability of voice actors and stuff. So yes, that is a shame. But hey, it's up to you guys where you want to take the series. I'm happy doing whichever way, because this is not my main RP series or machinima series I'm going to shove everything into. That one's still being a work in progress. And one thing I keep getting asked is, will the Raven and Wyvern be on the workshop? They are on the workshop. If you search Wyvern, so if you search RCSP Wyvern and RCSP Raven, you can find them on the workshop. So do go and take a look. Anyway, I've been Captain Jack. I hope you enjoyed this short, brief little behind the scenes of Planet Wars. But this is kind of everything I have in the main world right now, so that's what I'd give you a show of. I don't think there's anything else for me to cover. No, there isn't. I hope you're having a good day. Don't forget to ask questions below. I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.